So I've been seeing some videos on my For You page, and I think that it is finally time to discuss the female loneliness epidemic. Because I know the men have had their own thing, and I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not a man, right? But I will say that the men are more built for it than us. We are not built for this shit, ladies. We don't know how to be alone. These men have been bottling up their emotions and not sharing them with anybody since they were 6, 7, 8 years old. Some of us have never done that. We've always had someone to talk to, a friend, a family member, a significant other, something. And it seems like in 2025, the girls are running out of options because the dating market is terrible. Y'all are literally making fun of girls that are in happy, healthy relationships, saying that having a boyfriend is embarrassing. Miserables. And then y'all also don't have any friends, because anytime somebody reposts something that you disagree with, oh, that's how you feel about immigration policy, you're not my friend anymore. Now y'all don't have any freaking friends. Like, it's not gonna end well if your requirement for somebody to have a relationship with you is that they have to be on the exact same page with you 100% of the time. No one is. We are all people with our own thoughts, feelings, emotions, and ideas. And if you don't respect that in another person, then of course you're going to be by yourself. There's no one else that's going to fit that mold. I'll have to learn healthy communication skills. You have to learn healthy relationship skills. Go to therapy if you need to, do something. But if you are sitting at home right now and you don't have 5 friends that you can call, no man, and your family members just don't get you, I promise the only common denominator in all of those scenarios is...
Finally, women are waking up and they're saying what men have been saying for a very long time, which is majority of y'all are crazy and delusional and you're very difficult to be around. I mean, come on now. That's pretty much it. This whole male loneliness epidemic, there is no male loneliness. Just because men are alone doesn't mean that we're lonely. But since so many women don't really understand men, they don't understand that concept, because when they're alone for a long period of time, they get lonely. So they think that it happens to us too. And it does not, ladies. It absolutely does not. Furthermore, so many women are waking up to the nature of how women really are and how men experience women in their everyday lives. And they're starting to say, you know what? Like, women are kind of sucky. They are kind of difficult. Since men aren't asking women out anymore, more and more women are spending time with each other. And they're realizing, oh, Jessica really isn't that pleasant to be around. Samantha isn't that great to be around. I'm just going to stop hanging around them. So not only are women losing their men, but they're losing their quote unquote girly friends too. They're losing them. And she said one thing that really resonated with me. She said that men are more built for it than women are. And this is absolutely true. Remember, men stopped getting that, like, we started being looked at as young men around 12, 13. That's when we're like, oh, okay. That's when boys finally realize, like, oh, I'm being treated differently than my sister or than the other girls in my class. I'm being treated differently. We don't get the same handouts that y'all get. But now y'all are starting to see what it's like to, I guess, what men experience. Men have been experiencing this no one caring about us since we were in our young teens. And we did just fine. But women, y'all can't take it. And it's really, really starting to show. And if y'all don't change up, it's going to get a lot worse.
Singles in attendance. Like, are we all living the same life at this point? Because I've never been in a room with that many single people, even thought that it was even, I thought I was like the only one left. I mean, beautiful women, all types, shapes and sizes, literally African-American women, like a room full of singles. And I'm like, this has to be an experiment. Like, this has to be like assimilation. Is that the word I want to use? I think so. Like, I'm confused and I'm like low-key, like nervous.
Welcome to the women's loneliness epidemic. That's what you're experiencing right now. We are witnessing the women's loneliness epidemic. That's who's really lonely, not men. And we're watching it in real time. Me and my bro just talked about this. This is the first time we've ever seen this many single women. That's why you have this Galentine's explosion. What the fuck is that shit about? Because they don't have Valentines. So they're supplementing affection with their fucking homegirls. Y'all made it this hard, unobtainable standard to talk to you. 50-50 conversation. He gotta have $100,000. He gotta be a certain height. He has to have a certain penis size. You've made it so difficult and unattractive to just talk to you. Men are not pursuing you anymore. Also, online dating. Viable men are online, gathering their crew, gathering their team, and dealing with those women. They're not wasting their time or money by coming out trying to communicate with women who are seemingly hard to fucking deal with. So where are the men? Not where you are. This is happening all over the country, and I think to all races of women, but it's definitely happening amongst black women. Singles events where men are not showing up. In some places, women are paying to get in where the men are. So, here's your solution. Learn how to cook and don't be celibate, and this can all turn around for you very quickly.
First of all, that's not gonna happen. If you think that these ladies are gonna cook for you, you might as well throw that out the window. And if they will, they're gonna come with so much other baggage and trauma that they will finally say, okay, I'm going to quote unquote submit to this person and cook for them and listen to them. And even if they do it, once they have been taken care of long enough, they're going to get right back into that negative thinking of, I really don't need him. I don't need him. I can go and do this on my own. Or they're going to get bored and they're going to divorce, or they're going to go and cheat, or they're going to do something else. Because if they were ready to be wives, somebody would have chosen them. Somebody would have chosen them. We just saw that. First of all, that clip of that black lady, she was very attractive. How is it that you made it to that big age and you still aren't married? So what have you been doing? This is what every man should ask a woman. What have you been doing? You're 30 plus. What have you been doing? And now you think that these men want an old woman? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And he said something that is really hitting black women, and it is, because they are the worst of the worst when it comes to the attitude, when it comes to the sass, when it comes to the back talk, and you can't tell me what to do. All of this other nonsense. They are the worst of the worst when it. Now other women do it too, but I'm talking about the worst of the worst. Who is it going to come from majority of the time, especially in America? It's going to come from a black woman. It's going to come from a black woman. Not only that, these dating events, I don't even know why ladies are so desperate that they continue to go to these dating events. Every single dating event has been dominated 90+% by women. That proves to you that there is only a loneliness epidemic on one side. One side. You do not see men making these videos. It's a one-sided epidemic.
Can I just be real for a second?
Yeah.
I'm tired of being an independent girly. I'm not talking about buying my own or paying my own bills. I ain't asked about all that stuff. I don't want presents. I don't want gifts. I don't want to be bought shit. I am tired of coming home to an empty home after I've had a really fucking day and not having someone to just be in my safe space and just be my space away from the world and all the stupid adult shit I need to do and all the personal admin I need to get done and everything that's just overwhelming, and just someone to say that I'm doing good enough, and just someone to, the world just stops with them. Or even when I've had a really great day and I have someone to tell, someone just to say I'm doing good enough. Oh, gangster.
Just turned 30, huh? Oh boy. If women did not date unless they had this mindset, the mindset of wanting to settle down and find a good man, then there would be no problems in the dating world whatsoever. Genuinely, there wouldn't be. If they only dated the men that were looking for long-term relationships, looking to start a family with them, all of these relationship problems we have today would be gone, just like that. But it's the fact that this mindset only pops up when they're like 30, 32, 33, something like that. So all of your youthful, most beautiful years are in your past, and you gave them to the random chads that you saw. Why would a man want to take you seriously if that's the case? Let me clarify this. Why would a good man want to take you seriously when you did that in your past? Because of course there's going to be a simp that will wife you up. Of course there is. If women around the world collectively decided that they will not date men unless the men are taking them seriously, aka something like marriage, putting a ring on it, all of the dating problems would evaporate instantly.
Here's something that I don't see anyone talking about, and it's the female loneliness epidemic.
These women are lonely.
So embarrassing. I'm so goddamn lonely. I'm going through some of the most stressful shit. And I have nobody to talk to about it.
Y'all call me crazy, call me Gen Z, call me unhinged, but it's genuinely gotten to a point of loneliness that I have no one else to talk to but ChatGPT.
And there's so many other things that you can tell these women are lonely. This is why I don't do the dating and marriage content like that anymore, because it's clear. They lied to you all who still want to date them. I don't have a dog in the fight because I'm dating overseas. You can see what I got on my shirt right there. I'm dating overseas. I'm good.
Can we talk about why modern women are lonelier than ever? Because nobody wants to admit the real reason. I see it everywhere. Successful women with amazing careers, perfect Instagram feeds, but they're absolutely miserable and isolated. And I know because I used to be one of them. We were told that independence was everything, that we didn't need anyone, that needing people was weakness, so we built these perfect little walls around ourselves. We chose careers over relationships, being right over being loved, and proving ourselves over connecting with others. We pushed away anyone who tried to get close to us because we had to be strong. And now we're sitting in our perfectly decorated apartments, scrolling through dating apps, wondering why we feel so empty inside. We have everything modern feminism promised us, but we've never been more alone. Because the truth is, humans are wired for connection. Especially women, we need community, partnership, and deep relationships. But we've been convinced that wanting these things makes us weak or pick-me's. The loneliness epidemic isn't an accident. It's what happens when you tell women to reject everything that actually fulfills them. You can have all the success in the world, but if you don't have real connection, you have nothing. Can we talk about why modern women are lonelier?
So many women have been tricked by this modern feminism mindset. It has brainwashed women into doing what is not in their best interest and masquerading it as women empowerment. That's what it has done. So now you have all of these women that are they don't know what to do now. A lot of them are just doomed because they're too old. They're too old, too out of shape, too whatever it is, too many kids. They're just doomed. And I really feel bad for some of these ladies, but then the younger ones, and I look at how they treat men, I'm like, you know what? No, you deserve everything you're getting. I'm glad that a man does not have you, because you would make his life a living hell. But guys, that's it for today's video. If you haven't done so, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit that like. Also, this content is free. Do me a favor, just hit that hype button. It costs you nothing. I would greatly appreciate it. If you want another good video, click this one on your left. If you want a great one, click this one on your right, and I will see you in another one.